Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. So for today, we're going to be going over Forex options trading. And this is an awesome, powerful way to make a lot of money without knowing all the information you have to know for standard Forex trading. I really love options trading, especially if I'm in a tight crunch and I need money fast. This is a great way to do it, and you don't have to do as much. So obviously, when it comes to trading, do not trade with money you can't afford to lose, as that's a bad way to create bad habits. And if things don't work out, then you're in a bad situation. Also, when it comes to investments, you want to be smart about what you're doing. And in terms of Forex, cash is what you need to actually make money with. So always respect your money and respect what you're doing, and always, really take the time to understand what you're doing before you do anything. So right now, I'm going to be explaining briefly how this works, and then we'll do a couple trades. And what I'll probably do is a video like this once a week, just to get people into the habit of, understanding how to do this. Now, when you become a member of my Forex program, I do have a program that teaches options trading as well. So, you'll get that as well as my complete Forex program as well. So just keep that in mind. But for today, I just want to kind of show you guys just how amazing this is and how simple it is. And it does take a lot of practice to get right, but you don't need to do as many trades, and you don't have to worry about sitting in front of your charts for hours a day. I recommend just blocking out like 15 to 30 minutes and do like 2 to 5 trades per day. The average person in America makes around $200 per day. So with options trading, you can make that $200 or more in 1 minute, and they're ready to be done. So if you have 2 good trades, that's a pretty good day for most people. So let's get into it. So with this platform, your indicators is going to be right here. With this particular setup, I'm using the parabolic indicator, and I'm using the CCI. So you just click on this tab right here. Your indicators are right here. The parabolic SAR, and then the CCI is going to be right there under the oscillators. And you can customize, how big you want the dots to be, the color you want the CCI, and all that good stuff. So that's entirely up to you. We do have a FOMC announcement coming up at 2 o'clock. So this is not the ideal time to trade. But, for this purpose, it's fine, just so you guys have a good feel on how this works. Normally, I like to have about 5 currency pairs up here. But I don't really like doing the OTC trading, which is like paper trading, because I like using real data. And when you become a professional trader, you're going to want to use real data and trade it, and use real market conditions. I know there's a lot of people who love the over-the-counter trades. Hey, that's fine. Over time, you'll learn what you like and go from there. All right, so let's jump into this a little bit. So when it comes to using the parabolic indicator, I like jumping in early. So I like getting my trades somewhere between the first and third dot. That's usually when the trade is going to be on the strongest confirmation. And then I like using the CCI to be my confirmation. So basically, the parabolic indicator gives me the signal, and then the CCI says, okay, go for it. And some people like the 2-minute time frame just to cover any pullbacks and stuff like that. But the 1-minute time frame works pretty well, especially for me, because I don't like watching my trades. I start getting nervous and all kinds of stuff. The longer I start getting anxiety, the longer the trade is going on, because anything can happen. So I like being in and out. So when you see a situation like this, you can see it's been in a downtrend for a long time. And this is also why some people like longer trades as well, because, for example, if you trade like, if you do like 15-minute trades or 20-minute trades and you get in early, especially when you trade a currency pair that tends to have long-term trades. So you can see here, the parabolic triggered a sell signal here, and it's been bearish for the longest. So some people like, doing like 15-minute, 20, 30-minute, hour, even hour-long trades, because they know, okay, you know what, if there's going to be any pullbacks, I can avoid all those by trading longer. So that is something that you'll have to figure out. When it comes to trading, you have to figure out, what works for you, and, based off of your personality, based off of your time and different factors, you have to tweak things for yourself. The most important thing that you need to know as a trader is how does things work, and how to use the strategies. Once you got that down, now do some trial and error on your part to figure out, exactly what you want to do. And in my coaching program, I work with you on that through like one-on-one meetings. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can try and find a couple trades. All right. So in this case, we can see the parabolic triggered a sell, and we can look at the candles and we can see that this has been pretty strong in terms of the bearish trend. The only issue with this right here is look at the CCI. So you see how the CCI is like kind of flat, even though the CCI is overall bearish. This is telling me, yes, it's probably right that it's still a sell, but if I get in, the momentum is not necessarily that strong. So, that's usually when, the trades is going to be very, very tight. But, I really like to see the CCI, having a defining movement. So like you see it like from right here to here, the CCI is diving down. But then from like here to here, it's like the momentum is slowing down a little bit. And now it's starting to dive down. So, you have to be careful with some of those situations. So I typically like to avoid those, because see, with options, focus on quality over quantity. There are people out there who will do like 100 trades a day, $10, with $10 bets, and they'll have like 5 or 10 different currency pairs up here, and they're just going boom, 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 down, 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 up, 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 and they'll have like the entire screen just flooded with trades. So you can take that approach, but that's just not how I do things. So let's go to the next one. Let's see if we can find something in the beginning. So we can see here, there's a lot of resistance. We can see here the parabolic is saying that it is a downtrend. Now, it isn't in the beginning stages. So, this is something that I have to be cautious of, because at any time we could be looking at a reversal of the trend. And let's also look at the CCI. So one of the things you're going to notice is as you get later on in the day, the volumes drop substantially. And that's when, the momentum isn't as strong. So those are things to keep in mind. The best time to do this is going to be the London session and like the first 4 hours of the US session. So those are things to keep in mind. So here we go. We're on the third dot. The CCI is going up. I didn't get the best entry because I was busy talking, but let's just see if this works out. Theoretically, you want to be, between the first and third dot. Because I'm on the third dot, it's a little risky. However, as long as the CCI keeps shooting up, we should still be able to recover. But this goes back to what I was saying. So like the first or second dot is going to be your best bet. If I had bought here, or if I even bought here, then I would have been fine. But because I bought there, I was just a little too late. But let's try it again. So we'll take a loss here, and then this way we can at least be close to breaking even. So we'll let that one marinate. I can still watch the trade here, and let's see here. So momentum is kind of flat. So let's see if we can add another one. Ideally, I would like to have all my currency pairs I'm trading over 85%, but sometimes you just have to be happy with over 80%. So we can see here. So let's go ahead and watch the win. All right, boom. Okay, so we have one loss, we have one win. So now let's just see if we can find another win, and then this way we can at least end with an overall profit today. So we technically kind of already just broken even. So that's another thing that you're going to learn about doing this. You have to be able to control your emotions with this. Don't get carried away. Typically, I set a rule for myself: if I have more than 2 losses, then I'm done. All right, so it looks like this is a pullback. I think we'll be good. Normally, I wouldn't like selling in this situation, because you see this long wick right here. This right here is a ton of demand. So when you have a strong demand like that, it's usually a sign that the price is going to go up. But sometimes, you just have to trust your experience and your skill with trading, and know that, okay, you know what, I'm going to be fine with this. I'm going to be fine because the parabolic is saying it's a downtrend. We have a high here, and then we have a lower high here. So, I can feel pretty good about this situation. And then, over time, you just develop your instincts. So we can see here, we're very close. We're very close. And then we see the timer right there. So we can count down 7, 6, 5, 4. Boom, there we go. All right, so that was awesome, right? So we had 1 loss, we had 1 win, and we had 2 wins. And I think we made somewhere around 200 or so. So overall, that's a pretty good day, right? So when you have a loss like that, and it's kind of late in the day, I recommend, be happy that you made at least what the average person makes in America for the day, and then be done. So when it comes to options trading, you're better off doing it earlier so that you have more time. And maybe you can do a couple trades like this an hour, and you'll be doing very well, and you can withdraw like almost immediately. Okay, guys, that is it for this video. I'm going to attach my affiliate link for Quotex as well. I definitely recommend you give this a try. You can try for as little as $10. So the overall risk is very low. You can even do like $1 bets. So give this a shot, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.